Today I would like to show you something I've already shown for the Windows version, which is how to create variables based on your coding. And today I would like to show it for the Mac version. What you see here is the document manager from ATLASTI Mac. And I start my recording here now. So I'm just hiding the inspector, and here you see documents that are in the project, and it has different sources, and I actually want to restrict the search to just the survey data. So I set a filter now at my first line for the query and look for document groups. This one below is in group, and is in group just the survey data. Now I want to look for particular coding within the survey data. Now there's an option contains codes, and it's coded by, it's called reason for not having children self-centeredness. So all of these cases are left over. And now I can mark these cases, and I drop them over into the side panel here, the navigator, and rename it. So respondents who have said, I'm just writing here. So we just have a particular attribute, or they've said something. You can also use it if you by accident have coded respondent for age, gender, and so on. So this is also then a quick way of actually turning those document attributes actually into PD groups where they're supposed to be. So now you could continue query the data based on respondents who said such and such. If the variable you're looking for is not just one code, you can of course also work with smart code. So you create a smart code before you then create document groups based on the code query you have formulated. So I'm opening the smart code tool now and give it a name. So I'm just thinking, what should I name it? So I just give it a generic name code for this exercise now for turning it into a variable later. So this opens the smart code editor. Looks similar like the quotation manager, where I can also enter quotation queries. So I want to find respondents. Again, my survey respondents, these are my case-based data. It only works with case-based data who have said reason for having children is biology, it's driven by biology. But they also should give another reason, and I have to set the all to any in a second, otherwise I'm doing an end query here. Also they have said it's related to personality. Now I've said to any, so I get all the quotations where respondents either said one or the other. I gave one or the other reason. So now if I close this editor, the smart code is saved. I can now go back to the document manager and filter my data here again. So I filter again for my surveys. Yeah, so this only works for case-based data. So that's why I'm only picking the survey data here from this Children and Happiness project. And now I select my smart code that I have created in order to create my variable or document group, and only there are 3 cases now that fit that criteria, and I turn this into a document group. This is now document group 25, and I rename this now respondent who said, whatever you're interested in. Yeah. So this is how it works in the Mac version, how you can create document groups based on some previous coding you have done.